Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're gonna do is make up this place. So I have this little corner in my room here. Yeah, it's quite messy now and I don't really like it. So I was trying to clean it and make it look better. Let's get started. Since I only rent a room in the house, I don't really have a lot of space. So a lot of things like ironing board, I supposed to put it back against the wall after I use it. But I was too lazy. Anyway, tip number 1, put your stuff back to where they belong first. I've been moving into this room for almost 2 years, and I haven't done any renovation since then. I do use these shelves a lot, but I can tell some of the decorations is super dusty already, and it feels like I don't enjoy them that much anymore. So it's time for elimination. My rule is, if I don't enjoy the stuff, like I'm sure I don't like it anymore, I will donate it for sure. But if I'm not quite sure if I still like it or not, I will save it for another few months and then make the decision. So tip number 3 is sort all the paperwork, like books, notebooks, documents, everything that's like on the shelf that's paper made. And I'll put those things into 3 piles, which is keep, throw out, and not sure. So the first thing will be the notebooks. I'll keep the brand new notebooks and also less than 80% used notebooks. So for those ones that 80% has been used, I will just throw them out. And then are the books. So I have a lot of books at home, and most of them are my toolbooks, which is related to my job and my life, which is fashion design. So I will keep all of them. And others are like novel books. So I'll put novel books under not sure. I will see if I still want to read them or not. If not, I will donate them. And then is the receipts. So there will be like 2 kinds of receipt I'll keep. So the first one is for the tax purpose. So I will keep the receipts that's less than 3 years. So now it's 2020. If the receipts are before 2017, I will throw them out. And for the other ones are the receipts that's for warranty. So I'll check the expiry date. If it's expired, I will throw them out. But if the product is still under warranty, I will keep the receipt. Next is the instructions. So I used to keep all the instructions, and then I realized on most of the website of those products, they will have like e-files for those instructions. So I don't keep the instructions anymore. So I just throw them out. Next one is the cards, the birthday cards or holiday cards that my friends gave me. I will keep them. I'll put all of them in a like little file folder and store it on a shelf. And the last one is the school file. So I had a lot of like copies that my professor gave us during the class, and it was like 2 years ago. So for those files, they're useful. I will scan them into the computer and keep the e-file instead of the real paper ones. Next one is for those products that were expired. So I will check my drug box and also my makeup box. See if there's any drug that's like expired already, so I will just throw them out. And also the makeup. So those ones I've been open for years and years, I will throw them out. Changing a bookshelf. The old one, I bought it like 5 years ago, and it was not in a good condition when I bought it, but it's very good price, like super cheap. So 5 years later, now I decide to change one. I bought this shelf from KGG, and the metal part was white, and I spray painted to black because it matches my room style. Like all the furniture are either black or dark brown, so it works out pretty good. I moved all my toolbox to this new shelf because it's more like displaying shelf. It looks better. As what I mentioned earlier, I have a lot of books, so it's really hard for me to have those like leave any spacing on the shelf to make it has a like modern look. So mine is kind of like stuffed. I decided to put all the binders and all the notebooks to my bigger, taller shelf, and also decided to move my makeup stuff as well. If you don't have a lot of space at home, just like me, there's a very good way to separate the sections on the bookshelf, which is using those shelf organizers. So you could put like all the new notebooks into one organizer and put like old used notebook into another. So you will know like all those notebook sections are in the organizer, and others are like binders and stuffs are just like random put on the shelf. I have a lot of pens at home, so what I'm doing is I'm trying each pen to see which ones are out of ink, and then I'll just throw out those ones and keep the ones that's still good to use. I'll separate all my pens into two bundles. One is colorful pens, pencils, and the other one is all black and white pens and pencils or markers. I bought those wall shelves on Amazon. If you don't have like a lot of space to use at home, then just use any space that you could use, include like wall space, right? So I'm putting these wall units on the wall, and for storing like plants or like pencils, anything like that. I also made those Faux ceramic vases, and they're inspired by one of my favorite YouTuber, Canon, her video, which is DIY Faux ceramic vases. I got those like glasswares from thrift store last month, and I'll link my thrift shopping vlog at the right top corner if you're interested. So let's see the process of how I made those beautiful Faux ceramic vases. I'm very happy about those. What I did was I basically mixed the paint with baking soda, so the proportion was 1:1. And after I mixed them, I brush paint them on the glass. I did 2 layers, one with like full coat of the paint, and the second layer I used like kind of like a dry brush to add more texture on the surface of the glassware, and it turns out pretty good.